Artificial intelligence, or AI, is the ability of a machine to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. This includes calculating, recognizing patterns, understanding language, learning from experience, and making decisions. At its core, artificial intelligence is a tool created to imitate how humans think, but through machines. The history of artificial intelligence begins with something extremely simple: a calculator. You input numbers. The machine produces an answer. It does not think. It does not learn. It only follows rules. That was the earliest form of artificial intelligence. Then came digital computers. Machines capable of processing information faster and at a much larger scale. They still followed human instructions, but they became increasingly powerful tools. Over time, artificial intelligence evolved into systems that could recognize patterns: letters, numbers, images, sounds. These systems began to interpret data, not just process it. It stopped being only about calculations. It started to understand the world. Later came digital assistants like Siri, Alexa, Google Assistant. Systems that could understand human language, respond to questions, and adapt based on user behavior. Artificial intelligence was no longer rigid. It became flexible, adaptive, and increasingly capable. Today, artificial intelligence writes articles, creates images, diagnoses some diseases, drives vehicles, and assists in scientific research. It no longer simply follows instructions. It learns on its own. This progress has not been slow. It has been exponential. Each breakthrough enables the next. More data, more computing power, better algorithms. A feedback loop that accelerates over time. Much of this development is driven by major technology companies and research organizations. Some focus on consumer products, others on fundamental research, others on automating intelligence itself. The next major milestone has a name: Artificial General Intelligence, A.G.I. This would be an intelligence capable of learning and performing any intellectual task that a human can perform. It would not be limited to a single domain. It could transfer knowledge, solve new problems, and improve itself. Beyond A.G.I. lies superintelligence, an intelligence that surpasses humans in every domain: science, creativity, strategy, problem solving. And beyond that lies the technological singularity. The singularity is a point where progress becomes so fast that the future becomes unpredictable. Artificial intelligence improves at a rate humans can no longer understand or control. From that moment forward, the world could follow two very different paths. In a utopian future, artificial intelligence becomes humanity's greatest ally. It cures disease, stops aging, eliminates hunger, solves climate change, and restores the environment. Work becomes optional. Abundance becomes normal. Humans live longer, healthier, and freer lives. AI helps humanity explore space, colonize other planets, and expand beyond Earth. But there is another possibility, a darker one. A future where artificial intelligence does not need to hate humans. It only needs to determine that we are no longer necessary. Machines could take control of critical systems: energy, communication, defense, production. Decision-making could shift from human judgment to algorithmic logic: cold, efficient, unforgiving. In the worst case, humanity could lose control over its own future, or disappear entirely. Artificial intelligence is the most powerful tool humanity has ever created. It could become our greatest achievement or our final mistake. The question is not whether artificial intelligence will change the world. The question is, which future will humanity choose as the singularity approaches?